morning, everybody. We got a bunch of rain last night and everything's all wet. I don't know how the coyote sets didn't fare real well. I checked a few of them, and some of them, the wax dirt got beat down on them, so I had to recover those. I lost a trap over there. I guess I was on the side of the property I was supposed to be on. They got over a little bit too far with their applicator. They're putting on manure, and they're out here rolling up the hoses now. But really upsets me to lose a trap like that. But come to this first one, there's a coon in this one. Got it caught in this 220 on the H stand. Rolled down the hill. He's still on the trail, but he must have been coming up the trail. Nice looking little coon. At least we're on the board. First catch of the season. And I got some traps on the other side here. I didn't show setting, but I can see we got at least a possum over here. Not what I was hoping for, but it is what it is. They are a nest raider, and we got to control them. So got a 220 right there in the trail. Nothing's touched that. 220 up there, and if you can see that possum up there, I'll have to get up there and get him out. He looks like a big one too. So I'll get these out of the traps and start checking the rest. So it's not a bad morning. It's a little bit windy, but it's not cold, but it's just still damp and sprinkling a little bit. But get these traps checked. Hopefully we got some more catches. Stay tuned. All right, just checked a couple more traps. There was nothing. We get up to this one. Finally caught one in the dog proof. Nice big coon. Nice one. See how he's got that stake pulled up right there? He won't get out of that. He won't be able to pull that stake up. He'll go round and round, but he won't pull up on it. So that's a good tip for you. And over here I got a 220. I had a 220 on an H stand. It's down there. There's nothing in that one. So all right, we got a few more to check up here yet, but it's good sign. 2 coons and a possum so far. Yeah, get some more traps out today too. All right, everybody, getting up to the next set of traps, and we got another catch. See, what I told you here is I wired that 220 off right over here. Here's the H stand, and the coon did just what he was supposed to do. Fell right down the trail. He's out of the trail. Caught very well in that 220, right behind the head. Quick, humane kill. So that's third one of the day, and we still got more traps checked. So this is awesome. This is turning into a pretty good day. All right, let's get these other traps checked. Nice. I'm starting to have fun now. I was pretty down about that trap getting run over by the tractor over there, and hate to lose a 550. I might be able to find it. I doubt it. Have to get a metal detector maybe, but just unfortunate. I was pretty down about that, but catching these coons is starting to lift my spirits. All right, everybody, got all the traps checked for today. Here's what we come up with: 3 coons and a possum. Not terrible, you know, for the amount of sets I have out. I just came when I was over there. That's where I caught the last raccoon in that 220. Coming down that trail over there, if you can see it. But see that trail coming down there, right there. That's where I caught that last one. But I could see this trail over here got used well last night. I mean, it's slicked up pretty good. I wasn't able, comes all the way across here, goes back into there. I wasn't able to trap this side because of they were putting manure on these fields, and they had hoses drug for miles across these fields from that. There's a pig operation up there. They're pumping it out of there, the manure for the fertilizer for the field. So I wasn't able to get over here, and now I can. They just got done reeling up all the hoses, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this, get down to the end of this field where I've caught some coyotes before, and get some coyote sets in, and starting to shape up to be a better day. So I'm gonna definitely put probably a dog proof here. I don't know, maybe a 220 down there and a 220 up here where they go underneath of this stick. But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. And then I think I could see pretty sure I could see a couple more trails going down as I was on that side. So now that I can trap this side, I'm gonna get some more traps in the ground. Stay tuned. Well, everyone, I guess we're not gonna be setting any more coyote traps today. I thought I was gonna be able to get out here. They got done knifing all that manure in, and I just set those other 2 coon traps back there, and I said I was gonna get out in this field, but as you can see, there's still water staying out here. They got it pretty tore up, and I'm not gonna drive out through there and tear it up. I have caught a lot of coyotes right there at the end of that hedgerow and then down at the corner of this field, and that's where I caught my first badger down there too. But I'm not gonna risk. I know I won't get probably stuck, but I'm not gonna tear up this field, and I'm not gonna get mud all over my truck and all over my gear and stuff. So I guess that's the end of today. Sorry about that. I was hoping, really hoping to get some coyote sets in down there, but we will eventually. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching. Thanks for all your support. Till the next video, good luck with everything.